Lydia Daydal, Fight Connect TV, backstage at AKUMA FC in the Europa Belfast with the victorious new champion, Paddy McCorry.
Yeah.
Well,
feeling good.
We were just saying before we started filming there, great to see you get back that win. Not only a win, but a title win after the last performance.
Yeah. Well, I lost the kids' conflict title. Yeah. The important one in my eyes a few weeks ago to Leon Hill in a very close fight. He done very well doing what he needed to do to steal the rounds and get the fight, so fair fucks to him, but just glad to get out again now and right the wrongs and get a new belt.
That, like, am I right in thinking that's only a couple of weeks ago, cage conflict, wasn't it?
3 weeks ago. As soon after that fight, I was fucking depressed. I was just eating everything. I was like, Shandel, get me a fight as soon as possible. He was actually saying he was going to try and get me on Cage Warriors Cork, which was like fucking 10 days after, and I was good to go then. I was like, I just knew, like, when you're walking about on a loss, like, all I ever do is fight, talk about fighting. All my friends talk about fighting. Everyone I associate myself is around fighting. My whole life's fighting. So all day I'm just getting constant like thoughts of my last fight. If I'm in general just conversation with anyone about fighting, they're all talking about your last fight. I'm constantly having to justify, you know, like the loss. It's just like more and more bad energies being brought up because your last fight was a loss. So it's like, just get out as soon as you can, get on a win, and just, you know, bring that good energy through the day, through your training sessions, like the momentum. If you're going to training every day and you know you're on a win, you know what you're doing is working, and you don't mind getting up and going, training. But if you're trying to train twice a day and you know you're on a loss, you're like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Like, you know, so it's just important to get out, get on that one again, carry that momentum in the training so we can just continue to improve, you know. Well,
it was like, I mean, because obviously I've been lucky enough to see you fight for the last couple of fights that you've been out, and you know, the Cage Conflict show, obviously it's your own gym, it's Pat and Liam's show. The vibe that's up there for like your team and the whole night, it's like the energy is like, you kind of have to be there to experience what it's like. And after you lost, I remember, you know, because you were warming up and you were on pads with Donners, and I was like, you were just so sharp. I was like,
so right in the lead up to it, I felt fit, all my training went perfect, like I had no extra pains. Like in that Leon Hill fight, I actually hurt my hand again. And I was literally like, get me another fight and all I'll do is grapple. This one, a few things in the lead up to this, a few things weren't going to plan, you know, like even this week a few things weren't going to plan, but it just shows because I went out there and finished that guy in the second round with a rear naked choke. He didn't hit one offensive move on me and I finished him, whereas with Leon Hill it was the opposite. Everything went right and I lost that fight. So I forget what the question was there.
We're just talking about reminiscing on that night, and what I was saying is like
everything was going right, and then of course I didn't get the
so decision. Sharp, and then you didn't get the decision, and you were,
even though it didn't go my way, I learned a lot from it, you know, like I felt so comfortable on the feet. I was like, I definitely have this fight in the bag, and then he came and put me against the cage and spoiled the fight, and I lost it. So now in the future, no matter how comfortable I feel, no matter how much I feel like I have someone's number, I'm going to be staying switched on. I'm going to be expecting them to start adapting the plan B and trying to look for different ways. For Fox, Leon Hill was the only way he could win that fight was holding me against the cage, and he done it, so fair play to him. But now I'll be on the ball when I'm picking the head of people and they try and go to plan B. I'll already be there, I'll already be thinking of these things in my head. So it's just a learning process, you know, yourself. Like I don't feel like much people can beat me now. Even Leon Hill, I feel like I have the fucking beatings that guy. Like I'm literally losing sleep over that fight. I can't believe he beat me, but look, it is what it is. Hopefully
let's talk about this title that you have, you know, you have on your shoulder here. Does it make up for it in some way that you've kind of, you know, you're back in the win column and you do have a title on your shoulder?
Well, it's this fight more than the title. It was just to get and work on different areas of my game. Like when I was striking with Leon Hill, I do the security of the weekend. People are coming at me, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do a bit of grappling. I train grappling twice a day. I don't even strike at all. I don't have no sessions in my timetable or striking. All I do is grapple. But striking's my bread and butter. It's what I've always done from as a kid. So see, when I go out there and I'm striking, I'm so comfortable. It's just like it's like just go to, even though I'm really comfortable in the grappling, I'm like, I'm so comfortable here, why would I take the risk to go elsewhere? But I understand now that I just need to take in risks and I need to go through the motions to force people to strike me. The night I was actually thinking, if I go in and take him down right away and I'm a round up and he comes out, maybe I can force him to strike with me in the second and third round, and then he's not thinking like, oh, this guy just wants to strike me, because you already have a taste of my grappling. And then now when I was giving him a taste of my grappling, I finished him, you know what I mean? I can't finish people on the ground. I do have my grappling, it is there, like, but I just enjoy this when I'm doing all these sprints and I'm fucking doing my long runs and I'm dating. It's a scrap that gets me excited. When I'm selling tickets and everyone's talking about it, I'm going happy days. I'm going to go in here for a good scrap. if I'm talking, I would feel bad selling tickets here. Give me your hard-earned money, and then in the back of my head going, I'm going to stick my head to this guy's chest for 9 minutes here and steal this fight. You'd be as well but wearing a balaclava when you're selling tickets to fucking doing that. I'm saying, here's your ticket, and you're going to get action here. If you're coming to watch me fighting, it's going to be a scrap. But other people don't have the same attitude as I have, so it's just learning how to force people to scrap and make fights exciting, rather than going in, me just taking it for granted that it's going to be a scrap and it's going to be exciting, you know. I'm actually I'm happy, as I said, with trying to ring, but with Leon Hill, all his last fights, I watched, he was striking, picking up the pace in the second and third, so I was rubbing my hands, genuinely thinking, I'm going to have a real good scrap here, like this is going to be fight of the night. Even after the first round, I was like, brilliant, boiling up, perfect, he's going to come out and throw twice as much, and I'm going to throw twice as much, and this is going to be a barn burner. And then obviously he adapted and done what he needed to do. But so for that fight, I wasn't going, I'm going to go out and take him down, because I was like, finally I found someone who's going to strike with me. Who am I to mix it up? Who am I to let him down and shoot under him? So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go for a scrap here. And then he started shooting under me first, and you know.
Are we going to try and get that title back?
I'd love to get that title back. Like that's my title in my eyes. That Cage Conflict welterweight title should be mine. Like, I believe I'm the best welterweight in this country in amateur at the minute. And it just broke my heart losing it, but as I say, I have this title now. Get another fight or two before the next Cage Conflict. Yeah. How can he look past me? You know what I mean? Just start cleaning a few welterweights out, and he can't look past me. There's no point in fighting someone who I've already beat or someone who I could beat. It was a great fight. We'd love to run it back.
Well, in terms of mindset, you know, you have the right mindset, because you're
just because I'm around the right people, you know.
Well, exactly,
have the best team in the country. The way around the gym literally can't be beat. They're my brothers up there. Like, every single one of us have each other's back, inside and outside of the gym. Yeah. Any problems at all, and any of us have, we're all helping each other in every way that we can. It really is like a family. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On that note, a lovely note to leave it on, Paddy. Thank you very much. A lovely interview there. I really appreciate it. Paddy McCorry for Fight Connect TV.
Up and
Boom.
up.